Roll it, gal, roll it, gal, roll.
Perfect.
Hello broskis and welcome back to another edition of Buy or Buy. And if you're new here, I'm Erkin and this is the life of a broski, where I bring you sneakers, a lifestyle, and more waffle than Captain Birdseye. I know it's been about a month since my last video, but I have to give thanks to God I have finally moved houses, and it was a bit hard with logistics and recording and whatnot. So instead of me giving you those half-hearted reviews and videos, I thought I'd wait it out so I can record properly and get these reviews up and running again for you. And also a little game called The Last of Us Part 2 did come out, and I'm not gonna lie, I just got so immersed in that game. I've been waiting 7 years for it, and if you are on PS4 or PlayStation, add me up. But broskis, you're not here for the waffle or life story, you're here for this review. Broskis, on today's episode I am reviewing the Nike React Infinity Run Flyknit. Now, I want to give a massive shout out to Tristan from Shoes Up, Sleeves Down. We actually did a double live unboxing on YouTube where we did speak about getting a sneaker that we both can review together. And this was the sneaker we went for. And it's crazy to think YouTube and sneakers can connect some people from all over the world. Of course, with him being over in America. But check his review out of this sneaker and our double live unboxing. So broskis, this is the particle grey Volt and wolf grey colorway. We ended up going for this colorway because of this Volt and grey mixture. There's so many other silhouettes that this colorway brings to life. And for me, this is one of them. Now, of course, this sneaker is designed for running purposes mainly, but in my opinion, the comfort on this sneaker and the stylish design, I don't see why it can't be a lifestyle sneaker. But the main purpose of this sneaker is, of course, for running. Now, by any means, this is not a performance review. This is just my initial response and reaction to this sneaker. Now, of course, we have the React technology, which is well known for its comfort and cushioning. And at first glimpse, you can definitely tell the midsole on this sneaker is a lot thicker than a lot of React runners out there. And the design of this midsole is a lot more curved than a lot of running sneakers out there. And that is due to Nike's innovation to create a rocking-like motion when you're running. This, in theory, is designed to prevent a lot more injuries and create a lot more comfortability when running. Now, of course, surrounding this upper, we have that Flyknit material and technology. I am such a fan of Flyknit silhouettes, especially for running sneakers, and one of my favorite Air Force Ones is the Flyknit 2.0. So I am pretty much a Flyknit fanboy. It just adds a lot more comfortability and breathability to sneakers. I'm a massive fan of the lace cage on this sneaker. I do find one of the problems on running sneakers is the lace placement and caging just gets in the way. And for me, on this silhouette, it's not a problem. It does have that Ultra Boost vibe to that collar and tongue on this sneaker. It just hugs your foot like a sock. It is very comfortable. And what I found really nice that I didn't really see in pictures is that half Nike swoosh on the medial and lateral side of the sneaker, which blends into that shiny material just above the midsole. And of course, we have that pull tab at the back, which has Infinity React going down. Now, the heel counter is very supportive, but what Nike do very well, they don't use a typical heel counter. So it takes away that weight that some running sneakers have. And what connects the upper to the midsole is that TPU tab with the Nike swoosh and Nike React writing on the lateral side. And like I've mentioned, there is that thick Nike React midsole. One thing I have noticed just by trying these on is these have a very strong arch support. Now, this is very advantageous for people with flat feet. People with flat feet do tend to gain a lot more injuries just because all the force is going on your joints rather than your muscles. And of course, Nike have thought of that, which is a very nice touch in my opinion. Now going towards the outsole, there is that blend of white and gum, which does add to the durability of this running silhouette. People have complained in the past with Nike React Element 55s that the outsole does rub out pretty easily. And that's not even designed as a running sneaker, but it's nice to see that Nike have fixed this issue. And of course, inside is that Volt insole with that Nike Infinity React branding. So broskies, this is not my first impression, but my second impression of this sneaker. And I've got to say, design wise, I am impressed. So I'm going to talk about the pros and cons, sizing, breathability, and of course, comfort. Now in terms of sizing, I could only get an 8.5. And I am normally a size 9 UK, but thankfully for me, these fit a lot better than if I got a size 9 UK. So for me, going half a size down was a better fit. But of course, for you, it might be different. If you can, try these on before purchasing. But for my experience, I went half a size down. Now, when it comes to the pros of this sneaker, for me, that Flyknit technology is defo one of them. The combination of support, breathability, and comfort is undeniable with that technology. That sock-like design from the collar, the tongue, and the heel counter, it is very Ultra Boost-esque. And if you're talking about comfort, the React and Ultra Boost are both creme de la creme. Now of course, this is not a performance review, so I can only nitpick and say what I thought with first impressions in terms of trying them on. So I did mention that supportive arch in the midsole, and even though for me that is a pro, but when trying these on for the first time, they are very, very uncomfortable. Now I don't have completely collapsed arches, but I could tell my arches needed work after trying these on. So that will take some getting used to. Now I know Nike were going for that rocking motion with this sneaker, of course to prevent injuries and wanting you to run for longer. But when you're just walking in these, it's very, very weird. I felt like Bambi on ice. Now one of the things I have to nitpick in terms of design, it has that camel hoof look and feel. Especially from a bird's eye view, you can definitely see how wide these actually are. So broskies, in terms of comfortability, these are top of the top. I have to give a strong 9.5. It would have been 10, but that uncomfortable feeling from those supportive arches, it's a very uncomfortable feeling. Now in terms of breathability, the Flyknit technology is unbeatable in my opinion. Perfect summer runner, another strong 9.5. So broskies, we have come to the part of the video where I decide if these are a buy or a buy. Are these a buy or a buy? 1 to run. Now, there's so many pros with this sneaker and very little cons. I cannot give you a performance review because I haven't ran in these yet. My go-to runners are actually the Lunar Glide 8s. Now, I think I've had them for about 3 or 4 years now, and they just do everything right. Now, I'm such a fan of the React and Flyknit technologies that I cannot recommend these enough. Now I did pick these up on sale for around £90 and I know they retail for £139 in the UK, but because there's so many colorways of this running silhouette, it's pretty easy to pick these up on sale. But if you're looking for a long-term runner, even at retail, these are a pretty good investment. So broskies, I'm gonna give these a buy. Of course, I will be leaving affiliate links down below in the description box, just to give you the latest prices and availability. But anyways, broskies, let me know what you think. Would you go for these running sneakers? Do you run in a totally different silhouette, or would you cop these for lifestyle purposes? Let me know what you think. And of course, I will be pinning the best comment. Anyways, broskies, that's enough from me. It feels good to be back. I've got a lot of sneakers to review, a couple collection videos, so they'll be up pretty soon. I just want to give you a big thank you for supporting this channel, for being patient, and for showing love on Instagram as well. And of course, broskies, as always, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and of course, Until the next episode, take care.